Alright, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. We back, and I got another one for y'all today. You feel me? We gonna get into part 7 of your Drew Hill Group Dynamics video. You feel me? Today we gonna get into our boy Jazz. You feel me? We got an Pinocchio already. We went through Woody, did a little intro. So if you haven't, make sure you go back and kick back with those videos. You feel me? Before you get into this, you feel me? So y'all already know what time it is. Come on.
Oh, I tell you like. I'm like the 2020 Petey Pablo on this motherfucker. Nah, fuck that, nigga. I'm like P in this bitch, look. Bad little bitch, call me daddy, though. Met the little baby up in Cameo. Classy little bitch and not a ratchet hoe. She be dancing in the mirror, ass clapping.
Then we got Jazz. Jazz was the last member of the group to get added in. Jazz is a Taurus. He was born April 23rd, 1977. And Jazz was really the voice of the group. I know Cisco was the lead, but Jazz was really the voice. He was the one that, you know, everyone, even the people in the group, the executive, everyone acknowledged that he's the voice of the group. You see what I'm saying? He has the widest range. He has the widest range. He has, you see what I'm saying? He can sing, as they say. You know, so that's what his role is in the group. So with Jazz being the last one to join the group and the way he went about joining the group, you see what I'm saying? He put in more effort to get into the group, I feel like, than everybody else. He was really quite disciplined in his approach to getting into the group, which I think was very much a display of that fixedness within him, because like I said, he's a Taurus. You see what I'm saying? So that really displayed his fixedness, because he would come to Pinocchio's locker every day. You see what I'm saying? Every day. He moved his locker every day. He was like hounding this man. Like, this man keep telling him, no, you can't join the group. No, you can't join the group. And he was just going to do whatever he had to do to get into the group. He's going to always stay. You see what I'm saying? He's going to be very persistent in whatever he's doing. You see what I'm saying? He's going to be very persistent in what he's doing. And with him being a Taurus, it makes sense that he will be known for his vocals, because, you know, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so that brings a lot of pleasantry, and that second house is associated with the throat, so that will make his voice rather pleasant to listen to. So it makes sense that, you know, that will be what he is known for in the group for the most part, versus it being more of a personality thing or anything like that. And like I said, the way he even got in the group, it was very much in a fixed manner. He's very much determined to do it. He very much set his mind to it prior to. It wasn't something that happened upon him. It wasn't something that somebody brought to him. He very much went out and got it for himself. You see what I'm saying? He went out there and put it out there for himself and got it. Versus, like I said, someone bringing it to him or asking him to do it. Or, you see what I'm saying? Like, oh, you got a voice, come over here. None of that. You see what I'm saying? He decided within himself, like, I'm going to go do this, and I'm going to do this every day, and I'm going to do it until I can get it done. You see what I'm saying? That's very much that fixed earth energy. You see what I'm saying? That's fixed earth energy. You see what I'm saying? Because that earth needs that stability. That earth needs things they can feel on. That earth needs touch, taste. You know what I say about the earth side. I ain't going to keep telling y'all the same thing every video. So I guess I will. But y'all already know what I say. So when I say y'all know what I say, then y'all should know what I say if y'all watching. You feel me? That's going to let me know if y'all watching or not. So they're about what matters. You see what I'm saying? They're about what they can put their hands on. You see what I'm saying? They need solid foundation and whatnot. So they're always going to seek that. You see what I'm saying? They're always going to seek that regardless of the situation. And then with him being fixed, you see what I'm saying? He's going to stick to it. So whatever he feels is going to provide him with that, he's going to stick to that. He's going to stand on that. He's going to do what he has to do to get that. Which is why I said it made sense, his approach to even getting in the group in the first place. You see what I'm saying? Whereas, like, you know what I mean, a cardinal sign or a fire sign, you see what I'm saying? Fire sign might be like, yeah, what do you mean? I'm the one, like, y'all need me in y'all group. Like, what did you see what I'm saying? Like, how you, this is my group. Like, y'all want to be a part of my group? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to join my group? Now, can I join y'all? Y'all want to join my group? I'm the one. You see what I'm saying? Or type shit, like, straight up, it is what it is. Someone else might have had a different approach. He was going to have that fixed nature where he was going to be persistent and he was going to try to, you see what I'm saying? He had whatever he had set in his mind, he was going to try to accomplish that despite any other circumstance that was going on around him. You see what I'm saying? Even if this dude tell him no 100 times, you know what I'm saying? He's still going to stick with it. Because he sees that could be can create some type of foundation for him, can create something he can touch, taste, feel, see. You know what I'm saying? You know that. So then he's going to lock into that. You see what I'm saying? And he knows the talent that he possesses. You see what I'm saying? Because you know, the second house is values. Taurus is values. Taurus is all about the things they value. And with him possessing that, with him already possessing that talent, he's going to value that, you see what I'm saying? And he's going to be able to use that, you see what I'm saying, to acquire other things that he values, but he's going to also put that work in. He's going to be steadfast in that, and he's going to stick with that. And this also hurt him in the end, because once they broke up and what have you, and they were about to get back together, he had a solo album that he was supposed to be putting out. But rather than going off on that new venture and trying that out and see how that worked, and where that was a maybe it will, maybe it won't, he stuck with the group, and he went back to the group, and he fell back on what he knew, that foundation, what he knew was there, what he knew he could feel, what he knew he could stand on. No, none of that. You see what I'm saying? All this new risk, and maybe it will, maybe no, I need to know I'm going to eat. You see what I'm saying? I need to know this check go clear. All of this maybe and the shaking, I'm going to go with what I know. And that's where that fixedness backfired on him, because he seemed like he really regretted not releasing his solo album. You see what I'm saying? He seemed like that was something that really weighed on him, and still does to this day. So that was part 7 of your Drew Hill Group Dynamics video, you feel me? We got to get into our boy Jazz a little bit, you feel me? We got to get into some of that fixed energy, some of that Taurian energy, that Taurus energy, you feel me? We got to get into some of that bull, you know how we do, you feel me? So we gonna keep it moving, you already know. Go over there and kick back with me on Instagram, you feel me? We trying to get back over there going to. Make sure you kick back with the other 6 parts, you feel me? We gonna keep this thing rolling, you already know. So you already know what time it is. Come on with it.